The Hunters Point Uprising of 1966 was a series of protests and civil unrest that occurred in the Hunters Point neighborhood of San Francisco. The events were rooted in long-standing grievances related to racial discrimination, economic inequality, and police brutality. Hunters Point was a predominantly African American neighborhood facing systemic issues such as poverty, lack of job opportunities, and substandard housing. Residents experienced racial discrimination and felt marginalized by the broader society. The immediate trigger for the uprising was the fatal shooting of Matthew Johnson, an unarmed African American teenager, by a police officer on September 27, 1966. The incident fueled existing frustrations within the community regarding police misconduct. Following Johnson's death, protests erupted in Hunters Point. Residents took to the streets to express their anger and demand justice. The protests quickly escalated into civil unrest, with demonstrators confronting law enforcement and engaging in acts of civil disobedience. As the unrest intensified, there were incidents of arson, and several buildings, including businesses and public facilities, were set on fire. The burning of buildings symbolized both frustration and resistance against perceived social and economic injustices. In response to the unrest, law enforcement, including police and the National Guard, was deployed to quell the disturbances. The presence of armed forces further heightened tensions in the community. The events in Hunters Point sparked increased activism and advocacy for civil rights and social justice.